For EP, climbing walls and handholds is our business, but that's really not why we're here. We're here to enrich people's lives and introduce climbing to the world. We know that once somebody gets an opportunity to go indoors and climb on a climbing wall, that they're going to be hooked and they're going to be a climber for life.
Well, hello and welcome to China for our male and female finals boulder competition here in Chongqing. Commentator here is Forrest, who's about to be given the announcement of the finalists as they come out. So I'm just coming back on the mic. It's been about 3 years since I've done the commentary here on the live stream. Everything is testing us here in China. We've had a fantastic competition of climbing and fighting through the troubles. The weather here, the humidity, it says it's 75% humidity. I reckon it's about 95. Temperature 27 degrees, feels about 35 degrees. And there's definitely no precipitation now. Earlier on today there was 10% chance. Just moments away to see the athletes coming out. And there we have 7 male finalists. Sakura Hori, he'll be in there with Rustam Gelmanov, Jeremy Bonda, Sean McCall, Andre Mesk Winter and John Bun Shun. Who do you think's going to be taking the podium here? Nice easy question for you to start.
Easy one. It's always so hard to predict in the bouldering comp. With the semi-finals being just a little bit easy, you see the amount of attempts mainly count for who's going to qualify for the final round. So it was pretty hard to tell who's physically or mentally the best in shape. I'm not going to predict.
It's quite an exciting bunch we've got there. Sakura Hori's looking extremely strong. Rustam Gelmanov coming back into great form, and obviously this, the older one there, Sean McCall, he's got a lot to prove. It's his last World Cup of the season, he's told us on interviews. Female contenders who are looking to take a podium position, and here we have Solsa, Shauna Coxey, Aya Ono, Monica Recchi, Miho Nanaka and Akio Noguchi. Well, this is going to be another exciting file. Pretty much guaranteed to have, almost guaranteed to have a Japanese on the podium. There's 3 of them in there, 50% of the finalists. Well, could they take all 3?
Could be, yeah. They looked really good in the semi-finals. Yeah, Akio is just really steady climber. Also with this heat, it seems that they have less trouble. That's only me guessing, but it looks like they have less trouble with the hot weather.
We are over in Asia. I'm not sure if it's going to help with them not travelling so far to get over here. A lot of the Europeans, obviously their time clock might have been affected, but yeah, the heat has got to be a major factor. I'm sweating just mixing on the keyboard here and holding this mic.
Just looking at the profile photos, it just looks like the girls from the West, they look more hot.
Nice comment. So we have 4 problems for the men, 4 problems for the women. We're waiting for the announcement. I will go through some of the stats of each of the climbers once I have some assistance here. So the usual 2 minutes for the athletes to take a look at their problems. And as I was about to start, before we joined into the have a look at the announcements of the athletes, N1 and F1, exciting start. Oh, here we are, have our lead commentator, Forrest Liu. Welcome back. I'm going to hand back over to you and look after the mixing. Thanks for that one.
And thank you so much, and welcome you all back to the IFSC World Cup here in Chongqing, China. And sorry to be late, I just do the live commentator about the appearance of the commentators. And right now is the observation for the competitors. And every route we have 2 minutes. So totally in the final we have 4 routes, 4 borders for the women. Wow, incredible that we see 3 Japanese climbers got into the final. It's incredible. Wow, they're really young. And this is Sasso from Korea. We have Angela from Poland, Shamakal from Canada, Yang Hoye from Germany. So this is Yang. Wow, Shamakal. So in the final it's going to be very hard. So we also have a climber here, Wada. And please say hi to our, okay. So later, we have 4 boulders here. And as a climber, Wada will give us some ideas how to climb the wall, climb the boulders. And do you have any idea? We are now here taking a look at the rules.
Yeah, if you look at the men's problem, it's like a stem. You have to push both ways to get in there. Once you're in, it's more basic climbing. For the girls, the first problem is more like a compression style problem, where you see all the black volumes. Yeah, it's a bit more to see who's the strongest one.
And now we are moving to the second boulder. And we talked about this morning, our route setters used more than 200 volumes. It's incredible. And we have a really super big wall here. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the profiles again. The lab commentating, we have 7 men athletes and 6 women athletes. This is Chukuru Hori, 25 years old. has ever got sixth place of the World Cup in Munich 2014, and also 8th place of the World Cup in Haiyang 2014. And he's pretty strong, and also got the second place of the Asian Beach Games in Haiyang. Well, so everybody, you can take a look at the profiles right here. And this is the ranking of last year. He did pretty good result, 8th ranking of Chongqing, China, 2014, and 3rd place in Chongqing 2013, and 9th place in 2012. So it's his 4th time being here in Chongqing. So we see there are some Japanese climbers right here. Do you think the Japanese climbers will compete pretty well in the final?
Yeah, I think they will. They've been having such a strong team over the last years. And the good thing is Tsukuru was this year. I didn't see him very much. But now here he is again, and he's straight back to the final. So that's good to see. Some years ago I even competed with him. So yeah, that's good to see that he's still strong. But apart from him, it's just a whole strong team.
Yeah, for sure. And not only talking about the Asian teams, we also talk about the teams, the climbers from Europe. And this is Ratam Galmanov, 26 years old. He has ever got the first place of the IFSC Climbing World Cup in Leva 2014. And this is also the 4th time he's been in Chongqing. I've ever got 3rd place in Chongqing 2012, got 4th place in 2013, and 15th place in 2014. So Ratam, he's not only in the, let's keep on going on the profiles. This is Jeremy Bounder, has ever got the 11th place in Chongqing 2014. Pretty good result. And best result is 2nd place in the Internet Rock Master in Arco 2014, and 3rd place in the World Cup in Level 2014, and 4th place in Wales 2014. Wow, pretty good result. And my friend is also here, and take a look at the girls, and we were talking more about the profiles of the climbers. So we have 3 Japanese girls, and yeah, it's Shaman Call. You must know him very well, right?
Yeah, he's been climbing for some years now.
Oh, so you should now. I give you the time to introduce Shaman Call.
Yeah, Sean is just one of the best climbers, not only in bouldering, only in lead. So he combines. I heard he's also a pretty decent speed climber. And you can see his scores that a couple of times he made podium. I think once or twice he won a Bouldering World Cup. So let's see what he can do today. The results for Chongqing of the previous years is missing in his profile, but he has been here, definitely.
Yeah, we are really familiar to Shaman Call because he comes to China very often, not only for bouldering, he just said, and also for lead. And we saw him did the speed also. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, let's take a look at the next profile. This is Angeli. He's from, oh, you must know him well, the May, of course. Yeah, he's from Poland, and would you please take a look at it?
Yeah, I know him a little bit. Both from Europe, but I don't know every European climber very well. But Andre, I know him a little bit. I think the last 2 years he's been really strong, but not very consistent with his results. So for him, I think, yeah, it's really good that he makes a final. And I think this is his first final ever.
Yes, he got our 10th place, and this time got into the final. We shall see. Yeah, now we're seeing the Korean climber, very young. He's only 18 years old. His name is Chongqing from South Korea. He has ever got the 4th place of the World Cup in Haiyang and 4th place in the World Cup in Toronto 2014. Really incredible result. And he's the youngest who got into the final. and got 7th place in Chongqing 2014. So we shall see the younger climbers getting in our finals more and more. Yeah. So now is the time all the athletes get back to the isolation, preparing for our final. And also want to introduce to everybody that you're so famous. His name is Yang Houye from Germany, only 22 years old, but he has ever got the World Cup, the first place in Haiyang 2014, got the 2nd place in Toronto 2014, got the 4th place in Leva, France 2014. Wow, incredible. Got 3rd place in the World Championship in Munich 2014. Wow, incredible. And he just flashed all the 4 routes of the semifinal. Incredible. So we should take a look at if he can flash more and more routes in the final. Take a look. See you later. And Yang Houye has ever got the 1st place in 2014 right here in Chongqing, and 13th place in Chongqing 2013. Let's take a look at the women's very quickly. Saso is from South Korea, 20 years old. Her best result has ever got 7th place of the Rackmaster in Arco 2014. Got a very good result. He got 13th place in Chongqing 2012 and 15th in 2004 and 20th in 2013. So now I want to introduce you Shauna Coxey, 21 years old from Great Britain. Has ever got the 2nd place in the Haiyang World Cup 2014, 2nd place in Toronto 2014, and the 1st place in the World Cup in Innsbruck 2014. She's really strong. And in Chongqing, 2012 5th place, 2013 4th place, and 2nd place last year. So be strong. Now it's for Aya Onoi from Japan, only 19 years old. Has ever got the 12th place of the World Cup Leva, 12th place of the Haiyang World Cup. And last year here in Chongqing, he got his 12th place. Not bad. And this is the first time into the final here in Chongqing. And here's a profile for Monica Rich from Germany, 22 years old. Has ever got the 7th place of the World Championship Munich 2014. Got 10th place of the Toronto 2014 and 12th of the Wales 2014. Also 12th in Innsbruck. Pretty good, very young. We really hope that she can compete pretty well here in Chongqing this year, 2015. He's been here also in 2012, the 6th place, 7th place of 2014, and 21st place in 2013. Yeah, Miho Nonaka from Japan. He has ever got the 2nd place climbing World Cup Leva in 2014. Got 4th place in the World Cup Toronto 2014 and 6th place in Innsbruck 2014. And also a Chinese climber. Japanese climber. She's the first ranking. Akio Noguchi from Japan, 25 years old. Wow, so many first place in level 2014, in Haiyang 2014, in Wales 2014, and also in the World Cup Toronto 2014. Wow, incredible. And in Chongqing, 2012 got 3rd place, 2014 got 3rd place, and 2013 he was the champ. She was the champion. Really good result.
还将有中法攀岩的运动交流活动，以及重庆市首届攀岩赛将继续在这个场地上进行。
And here is the bouldering world ranking latest. Adam Andra is the first, Yan Hoi the second, Alban Livia the third, Gulam Miguel, Gulam Gigi, Galerie on mandate, the fourth place, and Yernik Ruda the fifth. The sixth to the tenth are Shamakal, Nathaniel, Jimmy Ray, Dimitri, and Rassam. So today we see Adam hasn't get into the final, but we see Yang Hoi get to the final. So, who do you think will be the best of this year? Because we only have 2 stops. We have many competitions this year. Who do you think will be the best of this year, 2015?
Yeah, for that, we should actually take a look at the ranking for 2015. I think we're looking at the world ranking. But yeah, for Adam missing this final, gonna cost him some points, because I think with only 5 competitions this year, all the results will count in the end. So yeah, I think Jan can take good advantage of this.
Thank you.
更可以亲身去体会，用你的双手双脚亲自去体会攀岩所带给你的惊险刺激，以及它带给你的快乐。
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you back to IFSC Climbing World Cup throughout the qualification round, the semi-final, and here we are for the final round. We have totally 7 men athletes and 6 women athletes, and they have totally 4 routes, 4 borders for men and 4 borders for women. We saw Yang Hoi just flies 4 routes. Hey buddy, do you think we also take a look at the male finals. The starting order is from the 7th to the 1st of the semi-final. This is for the male finals. The first will be Tsukuru Hori, and the last appear will be Yang Hoi.
火热的夏天，火热的激情，火热的攀岩比赛，能够在现场亲身去体会它，将是不可替代的经验及感受。但是如果没有到达现场的朋友，也不用着急，我们的比赛是有视频直播网址的。国际攀联视频直播网址3w.ifsc.tv， 中国登山协会直播网址3w.cmaol.com， 以及乐视网直播。通过这3个渠道，都可以远在千里之外，远在家里就可以同时体会到这热血沸腾的极限攀岩赛事。
So just an update I've just found out. The starting time for the first boulders Forest is 5 o'clock. We'll both first see Sakura Hori and Seoul Sa take the wall, Japan and Korea. Problems 1 on the far end of the wall. Having a look at these problems, what do you think about of these problems? What do you think of the first one?
I think all in all they're pretty technical problems. You see the first of the women's is more physical. It doesn't look very hard, to be honest. I think in total it's going to be a pretty technical set with a slab for the men.
Let's welcome the first competitor, Hori Tsukuru from Japan. He was born in 1989. Has ever got the 2nd place in Haiyang Asian Beach Games. Do you know about this climber?
Yeah, it's Guru. He's been competing for some years, and as I said, it didn't seem very much this year. But it's good to see that now he's here. He's straight in the finals. So it's just a pretty all-round climber. Here we go. You see the first move is kind of you have to squeeze yourself in between those volumes. And then it looks like a jump to a pretty good hold. He just missed that.
So throughout our internet, not only the professional climbers, but also some amateurs, they like climbing, they want to learn more about climbing. So would you please tell us something, how to climb or how to start?
Yeah, in the competition you have to start where you see the tapes. You see four blue tapes. That means you have to start there with 2 hands and 2 feet. In this case it's the volume. Volume is like the triangle boxes that you see. You have to touch them before you make your first move. And you can actually use anything that you want to use, except for the small holes in the wall where they put the holes on. You cannot use those. You see a lot of paint on this wall. It might look confusing. It might look like there are a lot of holes, but there are not. So.
And how to compare the result? We know that you just talk about the start. Oh, like this? Wow, incredible. Yeah, you just jumped into that. Can you call it a jog? With a big hole. And what about this? With a small round cart.
Yeah, he got from a big hole, but he's standing on now. He's got some really small holes. Actually pinching. He's trying it with a heel hook. And that's the last hole.
Good job. This is the last hole. So we are comparing who is stronger, right? In sport climbing has joined into the 2020 Olympic and also the 2018 Asian Games. And our climbing lead just representing higher, speed representing faster, and our bouldering is just representing stronger. So just to compare who can be stronger. So we just saw that Tsukuru topped the route, right? So sometimes we want to know that if somebody topped the route once, and sometimes some other climber maybe top it as 5 attempts. So would you please talk about which is better and how to distinguish the result?
If you top out, the more attempts you need to do that, the less. So now the others behind the wall, they probably heard that Tsukuru topped out, but they do not know in how many attempts. So yeah, the goal is always to flash a boulder problem, which do it in the first attempt. We just got some information. There's an appeal against Tsukuru. Let's see if I can get an update on that. We just heard that Tsukuru may have started incorrect. Probably forgot to match that second foot. That's what I'm guessing. We couldn't really see it. So we're gonna wait what the outcome's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what we talked. Really important for the starting point. We have 4 tapes. We have to use our 2 hands and 2 feet. So we have to use the start position set it by the route siders. If not, well, sometimes you got no points, right?
So just to interrupt you there, we've just been asked by Graham Alderson. There was a technical incident. He's just come over and asked. Unfortunately, we can't bring a replay up of that due to our minimal setup flying out to China here. What they're going to be doing now is going over to the official judges' cameras, taking a look at. There could be a little bit of a break now before they bring the next climbers out, just to clarify on what happened on that starting point. I'm going to try and work, see what I can do to try and find the file, but as we're live now, it might be a little tricky, so fill the airway for me, lads.
Yeah, do your best, Mike. We want to see that replay. Just be curious if he actually did make a mistake. Sometimes it's not very clear whether somebody started correct or incorrect. Then a coach from a different country might make an appeal. Because in the end it's all about who's going to win. So they are checking the video now. That's why it takes a while for the next climber to start. Next climber is going to be Rustam Gelmanov. He lives in the Netherlands. I climb with him sometimes. He's just one of the strongest climbers I know, especially on small holds. He's just a beast.
And talk about more about Rustam Gelmanov. I think he's not only good at competitions. I saw a lot of videos. He just go to Indian Crag, go to America for outdoor climbing, right? So we see more and more people not only competing, like Kenny Fisherberg. A lot of people, they go out for climbing. So do you like outdoor climbing? Do you like it?
Yeah, sure, I like it. Yeah.
And do you think it's very useful for training of the competitions if we do outdoor climbing?
Not per se to prepare for a competition, but it helps sometimes to become like a more all-round climber. It's funny that you said the Utah climbing that Rustam did, for instance. It's all hand jamming and foot jamming, and sometimes you find this kind of move in the bouldering comp as well. And then you see the people who did this stuff outdoors, they find that really easy. They just can do it instantly. Climbers who never train it, and you don't see it very often in a climbing gym, where you only train power moves and campusing. You're not gonna jam. So sometimes those climbers have no idea what to do. So it could be a disadvantage. So yeah, everything helps to become a better climber. But to prepare for a competition on itself, it's usually better to train indoors.
Yeah, thank you. And welcome you all back to the IFSC Climbing World Cup here in Chongqing, China. We just finished up the speed climbing final, and we are now having the bouldering final. And this is the first stop here in China. After this, at the 27th, 28th, we're going to have the World Cup in Haiyang, China. There is a city in Shandong province, close to the sea. So there will be better the weather right there. We really hope that the climbers right there can climb better. We also have the bouldering and speed in Haiyang. And after that, we also have a Rock Master of Lead in Haiyang. So keep on attention on our IFSC.tv. Here at this time, I will introduce our jury committee to everybody here through the internet. Really welcome jury president Evgeny Levin from Russia. Our IFSC judges are Francis Lu from Hong Kong, China, and Li Shu from China. Our IFSC chief rule setters is Roman Capsud from France, and the IFSC rule setters are Thomas Alexev from Poland, and Robert Heinrich from Germany. We also have our Asian Internship rule setter, Xie Weicheng, and Asian International Judge, Min-Young Jung from Korea. And we just finished our speed. And thank you so much to our belayers. And thank you so much for our rule judges. They have a pretty good job right here in Chongqing, China. And thank you so much for webcasting my friend, my brother Michael Rubber and Thomas Wall from Great Britain. And I'm Forrest Liu from Chinese Mountaineering Association. Glad to be here to share the live competition through the internet, through the IFSC.tv.
Okay, guys, I've just been looking after the replay system for the judges as well. Just another job, one of my jobs. Wouter, do you want to talk us through this appeal?
Yeah, and I've just been watching as well pretty closely, and it was a really close call. And we're showing the replay now, and as you can see, when he puts his left foot on the wall or on the volume, just when he does that, his right hand is not touching the right volume anymore. No, this I think this was a different attempt. Is this the one? Let's look at it again. All right, let's look at it again. Here we go. Yeah. So in slow-mo, we could really see pretty well the moment he touched his left foot, his right hand was already off the volume. So the appeal is correct. That means he's got 2 minutes left to try the problem again. And here he is. He's already here on the mat again. So he's got 2 minutes left to have another go. So in a perfect world, the judge should have called him off when he saw the bad start. You see, this is a good start. He checks it with the judge. Let's see if he can do this jump again. Yeah, he can. Now he knows what to do because he's done it before. I have no doubt he's gonna do it. Unless his heel slips. Here we go. Yes. Well done, Tsukuru.
That will be counted 3 times, right? So before that, 2 attempts, so this is going to be the 3rd attempt. All right. So our climbers should use as less attempts as possible, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this mistake cost him 1 attempt, but it was really, really a close call. But the appeal was right, so.
So if there are more than 1 climber that gets the same tops, for example, they get 3 tops, but somebody got less attempts, so he will after them, right?
Yeah, so if you have an exact same score for tops, attempts, and bonuses, and attempts for bonuses, they look back to the semi-finals to see who's the winner.
So thank you so much. So most of the, okay, second round. Let's welcome Rustam Galmanov from Russia, and also welcome Saso from Korea. This little girl was born in 1994, but pretty strong.
You see, also Rustam is arguing with the judge now because he made a wrong start. He put actually 2 hands, 1 foot on the right volume instead of 2 on the left one. So I think it's clear now. Let's see if it's going to start correct now.
Yep. What about this attempt? Ooh. Oh, is this okay?
Yeah, this is okay because he was, in the end, he was in the right starting position before he went to the next hold. So actually, I think he did it right in the first move as well, in the first attempt as well.
Cool. Let's keep on watching our competition. And the first female route, Saso from Korea. Wow, we see so many bananas volumes on the wall. Yeah. Oh, nice. So here she got a bonus, right?
Yeah, now she got the bonus. You see the red tape, and you have to control the bonus to get it. Now she has it. Some more bananas on the top. They look really slippery. Here Rustam goes again.
So for this kind of volume like bananas, what kind of strength do you need? Your fingers or your wrist or some muscles?
Depends a bit how they are positioned. Here you see like compression. You have to squeeze them together, one on the left, one on the right. Usually a lot of heel looks are involved as well, so it's just a different technique. Rustam trying to jump. Rustam is one of the shortest climbers on the circuit, so jumps often for him. Sometimes they cause a problem, not only because of his size, but sometimes also because he doesn't really believe in it. But maybe we'll see. Sometimes it takes a couple of efforts to believe that he can actually do the jump, and then he will do it.
Yes, let's go back, taking a look at Sasso. He's taking another try right here. Come on, Sasso. Kaja. Yeah, got a bonus again. So what about next? Yeah, we see the slopey hole, slopey warning right here. And Gomanov start again. Wow. What about next? Is that the right position to do that?
Maybe, but it looks really hard, that last part for the women. With these bananas, it also depends a bit on the size of your hands. Sometimes you can pinch them with your thumb, and sometimes they're just too big to pinch, so you actually only have a sloper to hold on to.
All right. Keep attention on Rata. Wow. She took a few tries. We see only 10 seconds left. We knew that in final round is the time counting is a little bit different, right? So would you please talk about that? Give us some information.
Yeah, in the final round you can finish your last attempt even when your time is up. That's different in the qualification round and the semi-final round. When your time's up, you're still on the wall. You have to calm down because your time's up. Here you can stay on the wall as long as you want to finish it. That's too bad for Sassol. Come on, Rustam, let's do this jump. We like to see from the back. Here we go. Oh no, he's not finding it.
Yes, they use all the time. So one more pair of athletes will appear. We see Shauna Coxey from Great Britain and a gym rebounder from France. So do you know much about Jimmy and Shauna Coxey?
Yeah, sure. First time I really saw Jeremy, like when he impressed me, was some years ago. We had I think in the semi-final round there was a slab, and he was the only one to do it. So I thought he must be really good at slabs, and he is. But he's also a really dynamic climber, and I think he progressed a lot the last year. So now he's all round. I think he's gonna be able to do this jump. Although he's also really a short climber, he's still pretty explosive. So he usually doesn't have a problem with jumps. Shauna is just one of the best female climbers at the moment. She injured her finger actually just a little bit before Innsbruck. That was the European Championship. Maybe struggling a little bit to come back. She doesn't look as confident as last year. But she's in the final, so we'll see what's going to happen. Also for Jeremy, that's a pretty long move to the jug.
Yeah, we see Jeremy is lighting or judging to clean the holes. It's very slopey, brush the holes all the time. So now you're watching 2015 IFSC Climbing World Cup here in Chongqing, China. And now it's a bouldering final. The man athlete is Jeremy Bounder from France, and the female athlete is Shauna Coxey from Great Britain. Come on, Ali.
Wow. And Jeremy is also a flexible climber. Or at least his neck is. You see Jeremy, he starts differently. He starts facing the audience, which always looks cool. But in this case also might help him to catch that hold. He nearly had it, so.
Sometimes it's just Jeremy just do a really big swing, and sometimes it's gonna be very dangerous, right? So how to control their body? Do not swing too far away.
Yeah, it's really hard. If you have a sideways jump, depends on when you let go. But if you hold on for a long time, but you slip off anyway in the end, you're gonna have like a twist during your fall, which is just hard to control. and yeah, it can be dangerous to land on your head or maybe an outstretched arm. Yeah, you have to take care.
Yeah, thank you so much as a coach. You give us. Oh, wow, really close. So now, not only the climbers, the audiences from Europe, from America watching our IFSC TV, also some Chinese they're watching. And the Chinese, they are getting to learn English, they can understand English. So we give us more information how to climb and how to do route setting, how to train. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so thank you so much. And let's take a look, get back to our competition. Another try. Wow, really close. Come on. Jeremy, come on. Ali. 38 seconds.
体结构笔计算，他都已经尝试多少次了？有没有人？
Wow. Yeah.
是的，是的，我们都已经进行
Will he do that again? Will he do that again?
没有放弃啊。
So normally people will do it again. Only 10 seconds. So after they start, they have no time, and this is the last try, right? Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To start again. Let's take a look at Jeremy. Yeah, wow! It's a pity. So thank you so much, Jeremy. And Shauna Coxey has a wow. Okay, so they all finished the Boulder 1, right? Wow, we heard a lot of people there just clapping for the climbers. Yeah, not for only for the ascent. They tried their best, and all the climbers, all the audiences know that very well. So we really have to clap for them, say good job for them.
Yeah, that's true. And also the way Jeremy came off that, the way he fell was with some points, in my opinion. No, that just looked pretty spectacular.
Yeah, thumbs up in the next round. Let's welcome Shamakal from Canada. Everybody's very familiar to him. And for the female athletes, let's welcome Aya Onoi from Japan. Very young, born in 1995. So what about you, guys, buddy? If you choose a young climber, from which years old do you think the training of climbing will be good? From which year? 5, 7, or something?
I think starting climbing can be from any age you like, as young as you like. To train seriously, not too young. Obviously, when you're still growing, some parts of your body are a little more fragile. Have to take some time to adapt. So I think at a young age, it's much more important to develop yourself in climbing in many ways, not make it too specific. You can better do 3 totally different things than, for instance, repeat one route 3 times. You don't really need that as a young climber. You just need to become as good as possible in as many as possible styles.
We know that Australian Andy, he wrote a book, The Circus. And a lot of climbers in it just talk about they really want to love the sport and love to climb indoor gym, maybe outdoor. And after that, training for the competitions. So we really hope that more and more people, especially for the young people, they can come here to get into sport climbing. If they are good enough, they really like the sport, maybe they can training for the sport, for the competition.
Yeah, what you often see with young climbers, that the ones that really love the sport just would like to do it any hour of any day. Those are the ones that you see becoming good climbers in the end. If it's when you're young and it already feels like you have to dedicate yourself to train hard, and it's going to be hard and hard and harder, then it's just really hard to maintain that for a couple of years. You just have to enjoy it all the time. And of course you cannot enjoy it all year round, especially when you're a professional climber. You need a break every once in a while. But especially at a young age, you just have to enjoy it all the time.
Yeah, let's get back to the competition. We see there number 1 boulder of the male was really hard. But do you think now it's for Shamakao and we have 3 competitors left? Angela, Chongqing, Yan Hoye. Talk about the other 3 climbers. Do you think the other 3 can top this route?
Yeah, I think they all can, but the question is always, can they do it within the time that they have, with all the stress that they have now. But yeah, this first move seems to be really far for the short climbers. As I said, Rustam and also Jeremy are really short. Sean McCall is also a short climber. So this jump, it looks really far. So Jan Hori, obviously, he's one of the biggest climbers. So he can have an advantage there, but then again, on a different move, he can have a disadvantage as well with his size.
So wow, nice. Wow, we just said it's not very good for the short climbers, but Shamako just succeeded. And also, wow, good job. Shamako just climbed to the top. Also, Anaya get a bonus. Come on. Wow. Yes. Look at the slow behold. Yeah. Oh, time's up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aya, and thank you, Sid.
Okay. Get back to our competition. Let's welcome Anthony Victor from Poland. And also, let's welcome Monika Rachi from Germany. Actually, here in China, we go to YouTube, Chinese Youku. We saw a lot of movies or videos about the German boulder team training. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos, yeah.
And a lot of Chinese said, wow, it's really interesting. Wow, look at the competition. Get back to Angela. This is the first time that he succeeded with the big jump. Also left, there will be the bonus, right?
Yeah, he did. He flashed it. So if he finishes it, he'll be in first position for now.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, he does flash it. Nice.
And until now, it's the first man flash it route, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's really incredible. And take a look at the start list. Anthony was born in 1984, the oldest in this group in the final. But he competed really well. Wow, super cool. And let's continue. Look at Monika. More than 2 minutes left, and Monika Rachi from Germany. She starts again. Let's take a look at if she can have a progress. Come on. Wow, so many bananas. Sometimes they use heel hook. Well, this is a toe hook and jump. Wow. Now, today's weather is really good, huh? Wow, yesterday's weather was really a lot of rain and really heavy rain. But today, it's pretty cool. The sun's coming out, temperature is very good. And our athletes need is passion. Take out their passion, and then try their best to climb to the top. Come on, Monica. Whoa! Yeah, she got the bonus.
活动啊，每个人都知道这个地方是个难点。
The next couple of volumes are really, really hard. So sloppy. And she's doing a knee bar right here. Wow, good job. What about next? Yeah? Oh. It's too hard.
Yeah, you can see that the knee bar works really well to get those next volumes. Only the hard thing is that to release it for that last move is gonna make that last move a lot harder. So I'm not sure if that's the way to do it.
Yep. The last attempt. She used out of 4 minutes. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much to Monica.
Yeah, you can see that some of the Western climbers they look a bit more tired than usual. That could also be because of the heat. It looks nice and sunny on the webcast, but it's actually like climbing in a sauna for us. It's really humid and warm. Yesterday it rained all day, but it was still warm for us.
Actually, in China we have 4 places that we call it the fair city. So Chongqing is one of them. We have Chongqing, Nanjing, Wuhan, and Changsha. Chongqing is one of them, one of the hottest city in China. And now let's know the young climbers. Let's welcome Chongqing Wu from Korea, born in 1996. First try, wow. And we also have Miho. She's very strong. Got a bonus at the first try. Yeah. Do you think he can climb to the top? Wow, come on, come on.
Yeah, Mio has progressed a lot this year, or maybe last year. Last year, we could all see that she climbed really well, but wasn't so strong yet. And this year, she looks much stronger as well.
And okay, so Chongqing Wu had a wrong start. Wow. I don't know if the audiences in the internet can hear the music right here. In the live here in Chongqing is a Japanese music. I don't know if Miho can be very exciting by the Japanese music and can climb to the top. So do you like music when you're climbing?
Yes and no. I like music, but when I'm climbing, I don't really notice. Often when you're training, you have some music in the background, but in a competition, it doesn't really matter for me.
I also asked some of the best climbers around the world. They said they did 100% focus on the route, on the boulder. They never heard anything, right?
Depends a bit on the climber, but if you're climbing really well, but it's the same thing with anything that goes really well, you usually don't really notice what's around you. Yeah, it sounds a bit cliche, but you're in the moment. So you're only climbing. You're not thinking about that you're gonna have to do this problem, or you're not thinking about that last move or the music or the people behind you. You're just climbing, and that's always the best.
And sometimes we see the climbers that are really excited and really relaxed. They will ask the clipping and having exchanges with audiences, right? And one of our climbers, Yang Hoi, like do that a lot. I don't know today if in Chongqing he will do that again. We shall see. Yeah, 1 minute. So Chongqing Wu started again. Come on. Katja! Oh! And Miho is taking the break. Relax a little bit and get back to the wall again. Until now, we haven't seen any girls climb to the top. And we only have one girl left. It's Akio Noguchi from Japan. Yeah. So let's see Gamade for Miho. Gamade. Wow. And Chongqing Wu finished his first route. Miho, yeah. So that was kind of shoulder power, right?
Yeah, you come out and you swing, and you have the hold. Yeah, in the kind of shoulder position, we say. So yeah, you have to be strong on the shoulder. Here we go. Last move. Yeah. Awesome.
Hey, we just talked. Nobody ascend number 1 boulder. We are waiting for Akio, but Miho just climbed to top. Wow. So we cannot give up until the last second. We can make. Thank you so much. Wow, maybe the music makes her better.
This is not a replay, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sakura Hori again on problem number 1. We don't know yet why he had to do it again, but apparently there was another appeal.
All I can think is that his team has appealed because the starting points was not clear. We'll get clarification from Graham Alderson, but that was what happened. There is Graham Alderson, so we'll try and find out. But that's normally what happens is the team will counter appeal that he didn't get the correct information on the starting, and so he feels like.
But then he shouldn't have to do it again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Let's get Graham Alderson over. And,
We'll ask him. At least we can say that Sakura Hori is warmed up.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome Yang Hou from Germany and Akio Noguchi from Japan. Wow, really strong climbers. The ranking first for the semi-final. Take a look at if Akio can flash the route, and also take a look at Yang Hou. He flashed all the 4 routes of the semi-final. So what about the final? Let's take a look. Yang Hou just start very, very fast. Wow, he's really tall. Good start.
Yeah, he started correctly. The jump was not so hard for him. Now he will finish this. Probably not. You go long move, yeah. Easy.
This is the first flash, right, for man athlete. Oh, Andre, yeah. What about Akio? Let's go back to take a look at Akio. So for man, boulder 1, entered from Poland, and Yang Hou has just flashed the route, and Akio Noguchi from Japan is on boulder 1. Today is really hot, actually, and right now the temperature is over 30 degrees, I think. Incredible. Yeah, a lot of people say Gamade at venue. Yeah, Akio Noguchi. She's so strong. Yeah. Come on, Akio. Gamade. She's ranking first.
We're just gonna ask Graham Olsen from the IFSC what happened exactly with Sakura. I'm asking him now. Here he comes.
Hi everybody. Yes, Sakura did actually start illegally on that what is now his fourth attempt. He touched the black hold. He asked the judge if that was okay, and the judge mistakenly said yes. So Sakura climbed, but Sakura definitely touched the black hold. So it was a technical incident. 2 minutes to climb. Because now Sakura is climbing next, so we're going to slow it down to maximise a little bit of rest for him. So the boulder 2 will start in a minute or two.
To be really clear, in what attempt did Sakura top out that problem?
On his 5th attempt. First, it didn't get to the top, then he had 2 pulse attempts. So on his 5th attempt, I think.
Can I just clarify what you're saying there, Graham? I think, Boucher, I think what he said that it was on his appealed attempt, that was also a false start. Is that? Are we all a bit confused?
I am. He was talking about the Blackfoot hold. Apparently, Sakura asked the judge whether he could use that to get into the starting position. And the judge said yes. And the answer is no, obviously. So he probably appealed against that. But I'm really confused, Mike, yeah. So we're looking at men's number 2 on the left, female number 2 on the right with the black volumes. Now we get into the more technical stuff. Depends actually on what you call technical. Sometimes roof climbing can be really, really technical, and the slab can be really, really physical. If this is the mental that it looks like it is, like a kind of mental is a move where you position yourself kind of over your hands and start pushing and pushing, which can be really physical as well. The same for the problem for the girls with the black volumes. The last move looks like a mental problem because after the bonus hold, and the bonus hold is the really big black box on the right, and the last hold, there's no small hold in between, as far as I can see from here. So you have to push yourself all the way to the top there.
Well, welcome you back. And the athletes has finished the first route, and here we are on our screen. Is man second and the female second. So let's take a look at the green. On left is man second, and the black on right is for female.
Yeah, we're gonna wait a little longer because Sakura is the first one out and he's given some extra rest. Here he is again. As I said before, he's definitely warmed up because he's climbed problem number 1 3 times. Let's hope he's not tired.
Wow, good start. And well, it's, the big round feature is really slopey, huh? You need a lot of push on this route, right?
Yeah, as you can see, you have to jump in to be in the correct starting position. There we go, this is correct. And then there's nothing in between these 2 round volumes and the next green volume. So somehow he has to push himself upwards or put 1 foot on top of one of the volumes. But so far he hasn't found it yet. It looks really hard in these temperatures because on slopey holes like these volumes, you mostly need a lot of friction, which could be a problem when it's so hot.
I've never been abroad doing the commentating work, and I don't know the weather in other countries. So have you ever faced a temperature like this so hot?
I remember once in Barcelona, it was indoors. Mike from 24/7 TV, he remembers. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and next, yeah, Sakura started again. And next up, we will go to Haiyan by the seaside. We hope that will be a cool weather right there. Yeah, let's say Gamade to Takuru. Yeah, good job. Come on. Wow, it's really hot. Yeah, come on. Wow. Yeah. And right now in this route, we see some black tape, right? Would you please explain what's that for?
If there's a black tape on the wall, it means you cannot cross with your hand or actually any body part. You cannot touch the wall on the other side of the black tape. If you touch the air on the other side of the tape, it's no problem, but you cannot touch the wall. Yeah, that's it. So on this particular problem, it means you cannot put your hand or your feet around the corner. Otherwise, it would be a pretty easy problem if you can take the corner of that wall. So you see on this problem, even if you've got like really strong fingers and you can pull on really small holes, it will not help you very much on this problem because it's a really round hold and you need to push yourself upwards. So it's different muscles, different coordination between those muscles that you need to be able to complete this problem. As I said, you have to be pretty all-round to win a Bouldering World Cup, and this is a good example.
Yes, so we need to train different muscles, nearly every piece of muscles of our body. Yeah, so Takuru has now 50 seconds left. He will take another try. Come on. Gamade. This guy has ever got the second place in the Asian Beach Games in Haiyan. And he will also go to Haiyan next week. So we shall see if he can climb to the top. It's really, really hard right here. Even get a bonus is really hard.
Yeah, true, the bonus hold is the next green volume. And after that, I think it's only one move to the top.
I think if he can get the bonus, there won't be any problem with the top, right?
It looks like if you get the bonus, you get the whole problem. But sometimes the way we see it from here is, yeah, sometimes we make mistakes and it turns out to be really hard. It's hard to see from the commentating tent that we're sitting in.
Yeah, our judges or cleaners are brushing the holes. Really slopey holes, and we welcome Rustam back again and Sasso. Yeah. Yeah, do you think Rustam is good at this kind of style of man number 2?
Yes, he's good at this. He can. Sometimes he finds his little edge on top of the volume, so he can crimp it, and then he can as soon as he can crimp something, he can do anything with it. Which, yeah, usually he's good in this style. With Sassol on the right. Let's see how she's gonna get to that last hole. You see Rustam pushing, getting his foot on top. Sassol still trying to find a method. You see Rustam's looking for a a small crimp there on the volume. Come on, Rustam. Oh, and he just slips. Oh, I think he will do it. He knows it's possible. You saw Sassol climb pretty easily to that bonus hold, but then to get on top, yeah, maybe she needs to get like her whole body on the right volume, both hand and feet, and stop using that one on the left. I'm not sure, we'll see.
So we see many pushes in the second route, especially not only for men but also for women. It's really balancing, really tricky right here. Let's see. Wow, yes, good job. He got a bonus. Yeah, really excited. Yeah, here's the time for you.
Yeah, he already had the bonus on the first go because the bonus is the volume, and he already got that. But he's standing on top now, both of the round volumes, which you need to do to be able to do that last move. And the judge is pointing out something again to him. Rustam does not agree with that. I think the judge said that Rustam used something on that volume.
Back to Rustam route again. Do you think the final hole used two hands together? Oh, let's take a look at Sasso first. Wow! So that's the exact way, right? And only 3 seconds.
Yeah, this is going to be her last attempt. She has to match it with the other hand. Her coach is screaming. Oh, that's a shame. And Rustam getting frustrated, which we can imagine.
But that was really exciting. And dear ladies and gentlemen, you haven't been here in the venue. Wow, so many people here, and they're really exciting to see so many top gun of the world climbers right here. In this competition, we totally have 125 athletes from 25 countries and regions. So now, route number 2. Let's welcome Shauna Coxey from Great Britain, and also welcome Jeremy Bounder from France. Yeah, so get back to the competition. Is Jeremy good at push?
Yeah, as I said before, first time I really saw him was on a slap problem like this, and he was the only one to do it. So yeah, you see how quickly he does it. He's usually really good at this. He's going straight for that hole where Rustam found like a small crack between the wall and the volume. He does it with the hold. And Shauna's on as well. Let's see if Jeremy can do that last move. You shouldn't hesitate here, just go double-handed for that last hold. Just figuring out the best position to jump from, because it's gonna be a jump. He's trying now to push it out all the way. We don't know what happened to Shauna Coxey. She had one attempt. There seems to be a technical incident with one of the volumes. Here goes Jeremy again. Look at him. This is full span for him. 2 fingers. Here we go. Let's see if he's gonna try to do a jump now, or try to bridge like the whole way to the right, static again. I think he's gonna try and jump this time. 2-hand, 1-2, right, left. Here we go. No. He's like somewhere in between pushing and jumping. So the route set is still working on the women's problem. Obviously something wrong with that starting foothold. Maybe the volumes are melting in the heat.
Yeah, this is the final round. It is really exciting. Wow, we have more and more audiences right here. It's really crowded. Wow, let's see Jeremy again. Good start again. Yeah, sure push. now the problem is how to climb to the top. The last one, to jump to the finish hole. Wow, this was one finger like Chinese Kung Fu. Oh, 2 fingers, sorry. Oh, so what about last move? Will he jump? Will he jump? Will he jump? We take a look at, yeah, wow! My God, it's so close. But have more time, right? Half minute.
Yeah, he's got half a minute left, but it really looks like a difficult position to jump from. It's not very far, but it's just a position. You can see there's no explosive push for that last move. Here we go. That first bit's not a problem for him. 5 seconds left, so this is going to be his last attempt. Here we go. Positioning the feet. He found this little crimp that Rustam found as well. Yeah, sometimes on the slab you need only like 1 millimeter. Yeah, wow. Cool, like I said, sometimes you only need a millimeter to grab onto. Good job.
The one here is bowling. Everybody is shouting for his setting the route. Incredible. And maybe because of the technical problem, and Shauna Coxey will come back again. So here's our jury president, Mr. Evgeny Levin from Russia. That was really incredible. Our climbers just grabbed no holes at the wall. Yeah, he found just a really small crack, grab it and jump to the finish hole. Oh, yep, Shauna Coxey come back again. She will get the same time, about 3 minutes and 10 seconds to take more tries. Come on, Shauna.
Here we go again. Problem is fixed. So obviously she's got the time left, which is 3 minutes. So all this time that they needed to fix it was obviously not on her time. Doing like a snake move, pushing it out. This is good for the audience. Here we go. Good angle this, really well done.
Wow, it's super cool. Shauna just did another position face to our audiences. Incredible. Is there any more athletes will use different positions? We shall see. Yeah, here's the time for next athlete again, and Aya from Japan and Shamako from Canada will come back again, and Boulder 2. Yes, and we also see Andy right there taking a lot of pictures. Yeah, hope you can.
which enabled him to reach for that hold on that volume with his 2 fingers. We've got Aya on the last move as well. Almost the same position as Sean, but Sean kept on turning. So she faced the audience with her left hand on the volume, kind of turned around, which looked actually really good to do this move. Yeah, like this. And then keep turning. Without turning, if she can get the foot on top, that's it. Ah, she'll do it. She's comfortable. Well done. You see there's different methods for different moves, which makes bouldering also interesting to watch, because it's not that everybody copies the same thing. You see a lot of different climbing, different styles, different techniques, and different ways of solving a problem.
Yes, our athletes has to try their best, use their best way to solve the problem. And the rule set is gonna set up a very easy way, but for different climbers, they good at different ways. Maybe they use different style to finish the route. Yeah, let's take a look at Sean. Also grabbing the smart crack. Yep, this is really balancy. Yep, we got a bonus. Yeah, good job. Yeah, so just one more move. The big jump. Yeah. He just needs confidence. Jump. Jump with both of his hands. Come on. Come on, Sean. Wow. He's looking for, he's looking for another tricky place to grab. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so close. You got a time. Okay, 1 more minute. Come on, Sean.
Sean found that same crack on the top of the volume as Jeremy used. But Jeremy kind of pushed it out all the way to the final hold. That's where Sean was more jumping. Well, it looked like he was in the right position to take that last hold. I don't know what happened. He's got some time left.
Yeah, just take another try. 30 seconds. Wow. Sean's taking the breathe. Let's begin. Yep, here we go. Let's start. Wow, good push. Ali Sean, come on. Yeah, come on, Sean. Got a bonus and the last one. Okay, time's up. The last one more try. Come on. Will he use the grab the tiny crack on the top? He's ready. He's ready to jump. He's ready to jump. Come on. Wow. Yo, that's it. So we see 2 athletes. They use up all the 4 minutes and they top the route. Incredible, huh?
Yeah, it's always good to see that they have to make an effort.
And actually all the audiences want to see it like this. Yeah, this is the route number 2. And now let's welcome Monika Rocci from Germany, and also welcome Andrea Wickler from Poland.
Now Andre, he flashed the first problem, same as Jan Hoyer. So he's currently in 2nd place, because Jan did better in the semifinals. Still, he's looking at the podium place if he continues climbing like this. On the right, we have Monica Recci. It's his first final as well. We often see that climbers in his first final kind of struggles But Andre he just flashed the first one. Could be that he likes Chinese food. Who knows? On the right we got Monica. Going to that bonus volume. Taking a different route. Oh no, here she goes. Andre's pushing. He goes for the right foot, which seems to be the best way. Good job from Monica Recchi there. There we go. Yeah, she's happy with that. Andre already on that last move on his first attempt. He's telling the audience to be quiet. No, yeah, he's looking. Trying to focus for that jump. Although it seems to be a little easier if you find that small crack on top of the volume. Is he gonna try it like this? Here we go. Oh, close.
Really, really close. I think our athletes want to flash out the routes, but it's really hard. Okay, come on. Yeah, Anthony is preparing for another try. 1 minute and 16 seconds to go. Anthony Makowski Winkler from Poland flashed the first route and doing right now for the second try and for the second route. He's ready to go. Yep. Come on, Andre. Starting is good. Come on, 1, 2, have a push. 1. Ow. Is that too tight? Oh, brush the hose. Oh. If you're fighting for the last try, no problem. This is kind of hot weather. It is really, really tired for everybody to climb the routes here. I still have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, oh. He starts again. Yep. This is gonna be the last to try. Let's see if he can. Oh my God! It's what a pity here. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, you try the best. Well, they are laughing coming to our pass. Yeah, welcome Chongqing Wu from South Korea, and also welcome Miho Nonaka from Japan. Very young climbers here. Ali, gamade. And also let's say Kaja for Chongqing Wu. Yeah, Jungwoo just has a really good start. Yep. Come on. Yes. Good push. 1 feet. Really balancy. Will he get a bonus? Wow. This is really tricky here. Oh my God! He slipped. And let's keep on. Look at it. Miho. Yeah. We hear a lot of Japanese climbers say gamma for her in the venue. And this is the last move. Will she succeed? Yes, he's pushing. I think so. Yeah, one hand, just need the other. Good job. Good job for Miho. She's just getting stronger and stronger. And she's really young. And Miho just born in 1997. Wow, incredible. And Chongqing Wu is taking another try right here. Yeah. Wow. This is like a Chinese Kung Fu with 2 fingers. Yeah, got a bonus easily. So what about next, the last move? Will he jump? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah. Good job. Good job for Chongqing Wu from South Korea. Yeah, and at last we will have Yang Hoi coming, and also Akio Noguchi. So how do you think of that? Do you think Yang Hoi and Akio can flash the route?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. John did a really good job on that last move. He seemed really relaxed. He kind of pushed on that hold. And yeah, I think Jan will do it as well. Also Akio.
Okay, let's take a look. Welcome back to IFSC Climbing World Cup in Chongqing, China. And here we are. This is the final round. Yeah, this is halfway and the second round. Here Yang started really fast. Oh! Sometimes do not too fast, huh? And Akio is still reading the route. Good start. Yeah. Okay, Yang started again. Akio is doing a dyno to the big feature, and then I think another dyno to the bonus. Oh, what's wrong with Yang?
对于 Akio 来说，我根本就不担心他能够完成这条路线，我只想看到他完成的有多漂亮。
Here we go. Akio is usually incredibly flexible, which may help her on a move like this. Look at that. And Jan's going to be on again. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, she gets the right foot on top. That's what you need to do to match that last hold. There we go. Well done, Akio. A flash. Young finds it difficult to. Yeah, now this looks better. There we go. Yeah. Now he's gonna go quick. Reposition that right foot. Oh. This just looks like an awkward move. There we go. One more time, Jan. Gonna try static. He's gonna reach. And again. So close. Giving instructions to the brushes. It's in such a delicate position that if you're like a little uncareful, either your hand or your foot will slip.
是七十车熟路，
The beginning is not a problem anymore for him.
到底能不能难倒他呢？阿利亚，
Here we go. Same thing again, 30 seconds left.
每一次都只差了一点点。时间
You can see that he's like hesitating between going like fully dynamic or being in control the whole time. Here we go. That's it.
终于是功夫有心人了。
Many tries.
It was really interesting that 3 of our athletes they just finished the competition, finished in route number 2 at last second. Wow, incredible. Okay, we move to number 3, and our athletes will come back again.
短暂的间隙，马上开始第3条路线的比赛。
So Tsukuru Hori will come back again, and Saso from Korea. Tsukuru is waiting in our arch.
在我们赛场的右边的大屏幕上，现在滚动着出现的是刚才比赛的成绩。 两条路线过去了，运动员已经初步分出了前后的顺序，但这绝对不是最后的顺序。不到最后一秒钟，我们谁也不知道最后的结果。 让人喜欢的绝创要出场了。
Just keep recording till you go. Just keep filming, it's fine.
Just one foot is bridging between those two walls. Here we go. Now he can see. He's stretching. You can see the other climbers behind him. Oh, look at that. Like a monkey. Come out. There we go. Yeah, he's looking really strong.
到现在为止都非常非常的顺利。
Controlling that swing. Can we see from behind? Yeah, this is better. See, there's one more hold there. Hard to see. It's a wide hold. Here we go. Last move. Yeah. Well done, Sakura. Now let's see if he has to do it again. Or if his start was correct this time.
It's really, really cool. First Kuru Hori from Japan. Just flashed the route very fast. And welcome Rasam Galmanov and Saso back again for route number 3. Yeah, they're reading the route. The third boulder of the athletes is really interesting. Yeah, as we said, it's like a monkey starting. Yeah. And the girls just starting with 2 big volumes. Wow. The starting is no problem. We can see when foot went hand and Rasam. Yeah, good job. He's coming out. Yeah, Rasam is coming out and Sasso's right here. Wow, good job. Yes. What about Axe? Come on, Rasam. Why? Big jump, yes. And Sasso is going for next one. Yeah, good job. Sasso got a bonus and have a dino to 2 features. What about next? Just one more hole for Sasso. One more hole for Sasso. Can she flash? Wow. Yeah, good job. Oh, sorry, it's not flashing. Oh my God, the second try. Okay, get back to Rasam. Yes. No problem, I think. We just talk about that. Rasam can grab everything, anything. So last one more move. Come on, come on. Come on, Rasam. Change his hand. Yes! I think no problem, the last move. Yes. Wow, he can relax, resting right there. Okay. One more hand. Good job. That's it. This is a fantastic flash.
Thank you, Rastam. 果然，我们的选手为我们开了一个好头。第2名运动员也完成了这条路线。
Yeah, he did flash it. He doesn't look happy because he knows that it's only his first problem that he topped out. But he didn't do number 1 or number 2. Sassol's going for another attempt. She just missed that last hold from the previous attempt. So this problem for the women looks a bit more physical again. On these volumes you see there are some like screw-on holds. And also some big moves.
Yeah, in Boulder 3 we see 3 tapes on left volume and 1 tape on right. Yeah, Sasso is taking that. Yeah, wow. She was turning around. 45 seconds to go. Sasso was really close to the top. Just one more move. We shall see if she can have another go. Yes. She's coming for another attempt. Yes, come on, come on. Gotcha. Got a bonus easily. Hugh hook. Got a pinch. Yes. Wow. Got here again for the last one more move. And the time's up. Well, will he finish? Will she finish? And time's up right now. Oh yeah. Good job. That's it. She's really happy to top out the 3rd boulder. Wow, look at her face. This is a really exciting competition. Thank you so much for our rule setters. Yeah. And let's welcome Shauna Coxey again, and also welcome Jeremy Bowner from France. In 4 minutes. Come on, Ali. Jeremy is walking around, getting to the gate. We'll start, and Shauna said, wow, this is a Jeremy start. Wow. Come on. Wow. He's using different way with others. Oh, yes. That's it. That's it. Yes. That's... Yeah, Shauna's got a bonus easily. And Jeremy Oh, what a pity. Let's go. Keep on attention on Shauna. The last move. She will jump for sure. Come on, Shauna. Yo. And what about a finish? Oh, this is not a control. Eh?
No, it's not. You can see that where she put her left foot on the bottom of that volume. Sasso also tried it and then decided to use a left heel hook on the orange volume. So yeah, Shauna did match, but then her foot slipped, so she didn't really control it, so it doesn't count.
So I think Shauna and Coxie probably think about that. Maybe use the left heel hook next time for the second try. And let's keep on looking at Jeremy. Got a bonus. Come on. Wow. Ale, ale. Oh! So we just saw Chuku make a 1-2-3 match right there and change hands and do a Dino at last to the volume on top. And Jeremy is now, he will do for the second try and the third try, sorry. We had just we just had halfway past, and our athletes are very important doing the number 3 and number 4 routes. Yes, Jeremy is coming back again. He will swing out, no problem. Come on, Jeremy. Yeah, good heel hook. And Shauna's getting the bonus. Yeah. The two athletes just coming up together. Yes. Jeremy's getting the bonus. Swing. No problem. Yes. Shauna has grabbed the last hole. What about? Will she control? Will she control? Will she control? Yes. Good job. Yeah. Back to Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy. Yeah, he's changing the hand. Yeah, that's the right way. The last move. Yes! Wow! So close. Oh, my God. Our athletes, they're too tired for the 2 days competition. The humid weather here, the high temperature, over 30 degrees. It's really hard for them, but they try their best. Yeah. Jeremy is taking another try, 7. 6 seconds left, the 5. All right, no problem. He's taking another try. Come on. Oh, he's taking a break right there. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy is taking a break.
He's gonna wish that he brought a choke back, because if you're gonna rest too long, your hands will get sweaty. And I don't see a choke back on him, so he's gonna go. There you go. But if you just fell off the last move, you're gonna be a little pumped. As you see, feeling his arms. He's just thinking of the moves again. He probably wants to do it fast because he's tired. Here we go. He's going to swing out again. That's it. He's really tired. You can see the way he moves. Yeah, he needs to be quick. You see, he's trying to be fast. You see, he's really tired. Nice fall again.
Yeah, thank you so much for Jeremy. That was a really good show to other athletes here in China, in Chongqing. Yeah. It's really tired. Everybody's tired in this kind of weather. No problem, we will see Shamako come out again and Ayam Onoi from Japan.
So far, Sean McCauley top number 1 and problem number 2. So he's in a good position. I think also Jan Hoyer top 2 so far.
Yeah, this good start. Wow, Shamakal is taking the monkey style. Okay, and Aya just fell off the pad. Well, Shamakal is still taking the first attempt. Yeah, come on, Ali Shao. Yeah, he just got a bonus easily. What about next? Wow. He controls so good. What about that? Wow! He is so strong, so powerful. Let's take a look at what was he against next. Yes. Will he flash route?
Yeah, good job. Good job by Sean. You could see he was in control all the way. Like toe hooks, heel hooks. All the way in control. In the background we see Aya One on the second attempt, I believe, on that third problem. There we go, she got the bonus already. Big move. Come on, one more move. Almost 2 minutes left. So you saw Eddie Falk down on the background, author of the circuit. Here we go. It's a good start. Bonus. Here we go again for the last move. She needs to grab that volume just a little bit, just higher. We're very sorry for the results, which are not updated correctly because of some internet problems over here in China. So we do have results, but they're not fully updated. We know that after 2 problems for the women, Shauna's in first place now with 2 tops and 3 attempts. Kyo did at the same score. How can she be in second position? Let's have a look. She had 1 more attempt for a bonus. So Kyo in 3, Mio, in 2, Mio in 3, Aya in 4, Monica in 5, and Sasol in 6. That's after problem number 2. For the men, we have Sean McCall topping out 3 problems now. This is the result I was telling you about just a few seconds ago after problem number 2. So it's not updated yet after problem 3. For the men, it's the same after problem 2. That's, I see for Tsukuru it was updated after 3 because he didn't do problem number 2. It's a mess.
Sean has got 3. I'm pretty sure Sean has got 3 tops, so therefore they are not all up to date as yet.
Some of them are, some of them are not.
If you are watching at home, I do apologise that we can't bring you the best up-to-date coverage. But I know. I just have Wouter's just talking to Graham Alderson about an update on Sakura Hori. So we have some more news coming up about this very interesting final here in China. So Wouter, what have you found out?
Well, let's first look at Andre. I think this is his first attempt. Looking strong here. Really strong. As I told you before, I've seen him really strong the last 2 years, but he usually makes a lot of mistakes. This time he climbs really well. Must be the Chinese food.
Yeah, actually, we have hot pot here in Chongqing, China. Yeah, if you want to climb well, if you want to climb better, you may get some Chinese food. You got Chinese hot pot here in Chongqing. Oh, take a look at. Ow! My God, almost. Yeah, let's keep on looking at Monica from Germany. Yep. Whoa! The orange small volume is really slopey. Yeah, now Andre is having a rise, and of course he will do another try. Yeah, Andre is also a little bit tired, a little bit pumpy on the arms. Taking a rise for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And we see Rastam and Shana Coxey. It is sharing. All right. Our athletes are back again. Monica right. Yes, good start. And Angela is start again. Good job. Swing out. And Monica getting the bonus easily. Come on, Angela and Monica. Come on. Yes, good job. Yeah, Angela looks a little bit tired, but still strong. And Monica, wow, still cannot get the orange volume. Okay, we see what Angela going to do. Yes, grab that smaller hole. Oh my God. 10 seconds left. Oh, thank you so much to Andele. Yeah. Andele need 5 minutes relax, rest for the fourth reward. And right here, Monica's still trying. Yeah, 4 minutes is up. And this is the last try for Monica. Come on, Monica.
好，请我们的音响师换一首曲子，并且把音响声音稍微开大一点点。
Wow! Oh my God. Okay. Thank you so much to Monica.
单独 Monica。
Yes. Yes, Korean athlete Chongqing Wu give us a pretty good show on route number 1 and route number 2. And he's going to come out again. And also we will welcome Miho, the youngest climber in the final of women bouldering. Okay, here they are. This is Chongqing Wu from Korea, very young athlete, born in 1996. Looks really strong, very thin, but really tall. And on right we see Miho Nonaka from Japan. Miho did really well for the first and the second route. So let's see the third. Yes, come on. Good job. And Chongwu is start. Wow. So Miho just got a bonus easily. And so is the big volume. And what about next orange volume? She's close, she's close. She's doing with left heel hook. And at the same time, Chongwu just get out of the arch. Yeah, Gamade, yes. She got the first orange volume. What about the second, the top? Will she do that? Will she do that? Ow, so close. And Chongwu is now very close to the bonus. One more move. Yes, you got a bonus with the first try. Oh, look how strong he is. You can take another riser right here. Okay, Dino to the smaller crimp. Got a heel hook. Wow, cross. Wow. What he's gonna do? Wow, no way. That's not a way. Two minutes for athletes. Chongqing Wu from South Korea and Miho from Japan. Look if any magic can happen. They only spend one time on the road. Come on, 加油, ale ale, gamade gamade, and kaja kaja. Wow, look, so many athletes here in Chongqing, China, in the venue. Wow, really crowd. Yeah, okay, and get back to our competition. Miho just start again. Oh. She really confident. Yes. And Chongwu is thinking about do another try. Miho, come on. Yes. Does she swing out? Yeah, no problem. Got a bonus and the big volume. Yes. Heel hook again. Yeah, got a first orange. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. The last one, yeah, wow. She's really close. And they have 25 seconds left. Yeah, thank you so much to our roadsider, Roman Capsule from France, Thomas Alexei from Poland, and Robert Henrich from Germany. Okay, at the last second, our athletes start again. Yeah, here's oh Miho, it's a pity. Time's up, but Chongqing Wu is still fighting on the route. Round number 3. The last one more try. Sorry, the last try here. Come on, Chung Wu. Katja still looks strong. What's he doing? Yeah, he's grabbing. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, control, yeah. I think this is gonna be the top. Yeah, he can do that. He can do that. Good job. Wow. He used all the 4 minutes and topped the route. That's it. In today's competition, we see so many climbers that use 4+. They use up all the 4 minutes and they start again. Climb to the top. Incredible. Fantastic show here in Chongqing, China. And we have one more female athlete and one more male athlete will get onto the climbing wall. Yeah, look at on the screen. Yang Hoye from Germany and Akio Noguchi from Japan. Come on. Yang Hoye is come on. Okay, Yang just started very quickly. It's very easy for him to swing out, for sure, no problem, there's no doubt. And Q's also starting.
I think Jan as well as Akio can get into the lead here for this competition. I think Sean McCall topped 3 problems so far. Jan did 2. So if he does this one, he's equal with the number of tops, I think, in less tries. And the same, I think, for Akio. Here we go. Akio is already on the last move. Oh, what's Akio doing? You can't see Akio. Akio. Yeah, she does it. Oh! Jan fell on that last part. Oh, he's gonna take a short break. Akio did that really easily, that 3rd problem. So I think Akio is on 3 tops now, in not so many attempts. We're gonna check on the scores after this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching the IFSC Climbing World Cup, and we are here in Chongqing, China. Here's a bouldering final, and it's the 3rd boulder. Right here we have Yang Hoye here. He's going to take another try for the 2nd try. We shall see if he can climb to the top. Ali Yang. Now he's taking a break and thinking about how to top the route. Ali Yang.
Here we go, we're gonna have a result. We think this is updated after all the climbers except Jan on problem 3. You see Shamakol is the only one to have 3 tops so far. Chon's got 2, Sakuru's got 2, Jan's got 2, but he still has this problem to go. So you see Sean McCall has 3 in 9 attempts. But Jan already had 2 in 8. So I think if Jan does it, Sean is still in the lead. Really slippery. Yeah, he's gonna take a chalk back with him. Smart. A little over 10 seconds left. All or nothing, Jan. Here we go. Now he's gonna rest. That's why he took the chalk back with him. I heard at the beginning of this season the instruction for the route setter was to not have no hands rest in the final boulder problems. But so far they seem to have ignored these instructions. You see the other climbers in the background, Rustam, Chon, just behind there, Shauna. Rustam laughing. This is good television, people. We may walk up to Jan for a little interview. Because he's got all the time that he needs.
Yeah, Jan's taking a pretty good rest right there at the beginning. Yeah. I think he will try his best to finish the route. Yeah, as we said, all or nothing. Come on, Jan. We need some time to recovering. All right, so Yang just start again. Let's take a look at if Yang can climb the top. Come on, Yang. Ali Yang. Ali Yang. Yeah, the small hole is really too small for Yang's big hands. Good heel hook. Last try here for the boulder 3. Come on, Yang. Yes. Be confident. Be confident. Come on, Ali Yang. Wow. What a pity. What a pity.
So far only Sean McCollum's 3 tops, which puts him in the lead. Rootset is doing a little bit of work before we're gonna go to the last problem of this World Cup in Chongqing, China. Let's see if we're gonna go look at the results again, maybe also for the women. Where Sakura is.
Then the Tsukuru from Japan. This is the span 1 try, and this is the 2nd try. Yes. There are really a lot of pushes. And the bonus really far away. Can he get a bonus? Wow, nice job. Still struggling. So many volumes right here in the final. Yeah. Just 2 more moves. Now 1 more move. What about it? Can he make it? Jump! Yes! Thank you so much, Sukuru. Good job. You finish it with the second try and finish all the rules here in Chongqing, China in the World Cup.
But Sakura also has 3 tops now. We're not sure what happened in the end with that first problem, that he had to climb 3 times, 2 times over. We'll see that later on. This is currently this is the result for the women. Hopefully it's correct. You see Akio, she's the only one to have topped out 3 problems. Shauna in second place, then Miho, then Aya, Monica and Sa. Here we go with Rustam, Galmanov and Sasol. Last problem. Rustam not looking very happy there. Let's see what that last problem of the ladies looks like. Lots of volumes again. The first move for the men looks a little bit like the start of the first problem. So this is the correct start. 2 tapes on the left, 2 tapes on the right. Like my co-commentator said, there's a lot of pushing involved. Not just grabbing and pulling, also pushing to keep your body on the wall. Now this is the move that Sakura did really dynamically. Kind of jumped, and then he stuck the swing. What's Rustam gonna do? Looking for something to put his foot on. That is all paint. There's no foothold there. Here we go. No.
Enter Korean girl. Saso is taking the second try here. Katja, Saso, Katja. Oh, nice. So shining another way. Oh yeah. Slopey, huh? We see there is a peanut hole on the volume. She has to grab the volume and grab the peanut hole at the same time. Yeah, Gamanov is taking another try here. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Yeah, time's enough for them to take 1 more try, or maybe 2 more tries. Yeah, right here, the place where Gamanov fell. Will he jump to the bonus? Yes, the Y. Ow, so close, but he hasn't got it. Wow, Saso's get back to the border again. Yeah. You want to jump to the bonus? Yes. She got it. Yeah, match. And go right again. Yes, that's it. No, there's another push right here. Yes. Good job. She's close. She's close. Lost 1 more move. Oh. Got some chalk right here. The last jump. Oh, she did pretty good. Match. Yes, that's it. Good job. Saso just climbed to the top of the 4th boulder and finished the World Cup here in Chongqing. And Galmanov has the last 8 seconds. All right. I think this is Gabanov's last try in Chongqing World Cup. Come on, Gabanov. Dawai. Oh, he's resting right here. Gonna wall him. I'll later have another jump to the bonus. At the same time, Jeremy is waiting in the arch. Oh, no way. Thank you.
Oh, that's too bad for Rustam. I'm wondering if there's a different way to do that move, because that jump didn't look comfortable for him at all. Let's see how the climbers of the same size like Jeremy and Sean are going to solve this problem. Next up is Jeremy Bonder and Shauna Coxey. So if I read the results correctly, Shauna needs to flash this problem in order to be able to win, but I'm not sure. I have to check those results again. It's not going to be a flash for Shauna Coxey. We go Jeremy Bonder in the same position we just saw Rustam. First walking the feet. In the meantime, Shauna has had another attempt. Jeremy looking for cracks in the wall. Here we go. That's the jump. Oh, I think he's going to finish it. Yeah, he is. Whoa. I was just going to say this looks more like a celebration move, that last move. Maybe it's not so easy as it looks. Sean on the third go. She's got the bonus. Good use of that heel hook. Nice move for Shauna Coxey. Come on, Shauna. That's it. Not a problem. Well done. 3 attempts for Shauna Coxey.
Yes, we have Aya Onoi will come out for the competition. And also Shamakal, which is talk about the results. Maybe Shamakal is ranking first right now. So what about the last route? Yeah, Shamakal is coming out and Aya Onoi.
So if Sean McCall tops out on this problem, no matter in how many attempts, he's gonna be the winner. For sure. If he doesn't top out, we should have to look at the scores again to see if Jan can still beat him if he flashes his problem. Because I think they were pretty close with number of attempts. Wow, he sticks that jump straight away. Here we go. And also on the last move is One. Yeah, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I topped out. Oh, I was just looking at Sean McCall, who slipped on that top part, which I just said looked like a kind of celebration move, the last move, which is harder than it looks. And One had absolutely no problems with that last problem. He should have plenty of time left to top out Sean. The way that Sean jumped halfway through that problem just shows that he's so dynamic. Maybe you've seen him on Ninja Warrior as well. Totally his style. Let's look at the jump again. Awesome. Yeah, Ninja Warrior. Come on. Before he just slipped on this last part. Yeah, he's gonna top it now. He's won.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Our champion.
So we're gonna see one arm pull up. He's hanging on a little longer, celebrating his victory. There you go.
Thank you so much and congratulations to Sean McCall. Wow, what a fantastic show here in Chongqing in China. He tapped out all the 4 routes, incredible. And we think that Sean has known that he's the first place. Your competition's going out. Yeah, Anthony is back. And also the Monica from Germany. Yeah, we'll take a look at how they will go on the last route here in Chongqing in China World Cup. Come on. Wow. That's not a way. Yeah, Andrea had a good start with the second try. And Monica is gonna take another try. Yeah, come on. Go. Ali Monica. Yo! That's it. The jumping, yes. Got a bonus. Look at a girl, look at a girl. Yes. And we said a lot of pushing, and Monica is pushing to the triangle volume. Yeah, no problem. We shall see if Monica can top out the route. And Anthony at the same time get a bonus. What about Monica? Come on, come on. Yes! That's it! Good job. What a pity, but Anthony have more time. It's 1 minute 50 seconds. Anthony have another try. Yeah. Anthony is coming back again. Oh, take care, man. Look at the time. We have 1 minute 10 seconds. Anthony is still trying. Forget about times. You need to ascend the route. This is the last route in our final round. Also the last route here in Chongqing, China. The World Cup final. Yeah. Ow! Still have time. 50 seconds.
Oh. Climb back. Here we go, Chongqing, Miho Nonaka. Miho is losing no time here. She already got the bonus.
This is her first try. Let's see if she can top the wall. Gamade. Yeah, and at the same time, Chongqing Wu is jumping to the bonus. Yes! Yeah, and Chung Wu jumping to the bonus. And Miho's already to the top. 2 more move. Ali. Let's take a look at Chongqing Wu from Korea. Yeah, that's it. Yes, good job, Chongqing Wu. Just a flash the last route and take a look at Miho. Will she flash the route? Number 5 boulder. Yes, good job, Miho. Just flash the last one. Good job. Incredible. Our youngest climber in this round. They just flashed the last boulder, last problem here in Chongqing. Yeah, so we will see you in Hanyang again. So later we will have the last competitor, man athlete. We will have Yang Hoye, and the women athlete we will have Akio Noguchi.
So here we go with the last climbers of today. Jan Hoyer and Akio Noguchi. That's the right start for Jan.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all to 2015 IFSC World Cup.
easily to the bonus. He makes short work of this. Here we go, last move, easy for Jan Hoyer. He finishes his competition in Chongqing with a flash. Well, Akio has a bonus now. Making fun with Jan Hoyer. I don't know what he said to her. So she must be pretty relaxed. There we go, last move, that's it. The match will be no problem. Oh. There we go. That's your winner of today.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching 2015 IFSC Climbing World Cup here in Chongqing, China. It's the end of our competition, and later we will going to have an awarding ceremony. See you later.
We're gonna see if the results are updated yet. The final results. We're gonna have to be a little more patient.
感谢大家2天来不离不弃的陪伴，我们的赛事终于比完了所有的项目。晚上的7点，将进行精彩的颁奖仪式，不可错过。
Here we go with the results for the men. Winner Sean McCall, 4 tops, 12 attempts. He must be tired. Second place, Jongwon Chon with 3 tops, 5 attempts. Third place, Tsukuru Hori. Well done, Tsukuru. 3 tops and 8 attempts. Jerry Bonder got 4th place with 2 tops and 5 attempts. And Jan Hoyer. I don't think this is updated yet. So I'm pretty sure Jan did 3 tops. Yeah, so Jan moves up to, I think, 4th position. So this is not correct yet, what we're looking at. Andre, I think he's stuck on the 6th position with 1 top. He flashed that first problem, remember? Then Rustam Galmanov, 7th place, also with 1 flash. I think that was number 3 that he flashed. So let's wait for the update, but I'm pretty sure Jan Hoyer will move up to 4th place. For the women, we've got Akio Noguchi. She's the winner, the only one to top out 4 proms, 5 attempts. Second place, Mio Nanaka. She got 3 tops, same as Shauna Coxey, but she did it in 1 attempt less. So Mio in for 3 and 5, second place. Third, Shauna Coxey, 3 and 6. Then Aya One, 2 and 2. Monica Recci, 2 and 2. And Sassol were 2 in 10. I'm gonna check the men's result again.
Competition. Welcome the athletes. national anthem of Japan.谢谢 ，Thank you so much。接下来，让我们颁发贪食赛男子奖，有请获奖运动员上台。Now awarding ceremony for men bouldering competition. Let's welcome the athlete. 好 Marathon of Canada. Welcome Miss Anne, taking picture from our. 朋友们，让我们再一次向他们表示祝贺 ，Congratulations again。再次表示祝贺。
I mean, the whole experience was really amazing. It's hard to find the words. So I did really well in the semifinals. I was right in the middle of the pack. Even in the finals, like I came back for preview, I was like, well, you know, all the boulders are possible. I knew the slab was going to be hard. I hoped the dyno wasn't going to be too hard. I knew the third boulder would be built for me, and then fourth, it looked just a bit strange. It would be either like easy-ish or in the middle. I didn't think it'd be too hard. So we kept going along the boulders, and you know, me and Jan were the only ones to do, I guess, the first two, and then everyone else had one boulder, and then a few other people did the third boulder. So that like I'm counting in my head, and I'm like, okay, I'm the only person to do three boulders, and I thought Jan would do it, and when he didn't, I knew he came back, and I knew right away it was if I topped the fourth boulder, I would. And yeah, you run it through your head, and then you're saying to yourself, yeah, like stay in the moment, be calm. And then I'm getting really excited, and then I knew the boulder was possible. The first two competitors did it, and I'm really trying to like stay focused. I still have to do a boulder problem, and yeah, really like stay in the moment. It's crazy. We had that saying, and I think Daniel Woods actually said it first when he was doing the process. And so yeah, I was thinking about it, you know, stay present. And I made so many errors on the last boulder. Like I started, and I just like fell right away, and then I was like, okay, like, calm down. And then even at the end. The end was probably not nerves. It was probably because I tried to get my foot up and then I grabbed the wrong spot, and then you know I still had probably 2 or 3 tries left, and I secured it. And I mean the feeling of securing a World Cup victory is uncomparable.
That's lovely. That last problem when you knew you topped, you seemed like you were hanging there for about another 4 or 5 minutes. Were you going to go for a one-arm pull-up?
I thought about it. I thought it'd be too showy-offy. But when I was behind the wall, I was like, well, if I do it, like don't do too much, but like enjoy it, like, and I think about it. And so yeah, I got there, and I was really excited, and yeah, so I stayed there just for a bit. I tried to soak it all in. I turned to the crowd a couple times, and it's not every day you win a World Cup, and I really tried to love it.
Well, we're really excited for you. It was fantastic to watch. It's the second time you've ever got a goal, but you've been on the podium many times. Congratulations, and let's hope you can finish off in. Oh, actually, you've just finished your season off.
Yeah, it's the end of the season for me. Yeah, so I don't do the last 2. I was only planning on doing the first 3. So yeah, it's the end of the bouldering season. Yeah, it's too bad that I'm not doing a second one in China. I would have really liked to do it, but I have other commitments, and I'm really psyched doing that one. And then my friend's getting married, so I can't go to Munich. And yeah, that's how it is. I couldn't have left here, Chongqing, with a better result. And
sometimes you need to have a break. Well, we'll see you in Chamonix, I believe.
Yeah, Chamonix on to lead season, and the best.
Thank you very much, Sean. Go and party. Well done.
Thanks.